Good morning and welcome to Wake Up to Broker Up with Mark. Episode number 12 for 2026. Lots of news this past week. Gosh, the portal wars and who's going to get the listing first and what's going on out there on the internet and these alliances with these people and all the big companies are doing this, that, and the other. Court cases are being dropped. Other ones are being initiated. Whew. Must be exhausting to be with one of those big old franchise companies, because you never know. Tomorrow you could wake up and be with a totally different company that you didn't select because the company selected to go with some other company or decided to take over some other company. It's exhausting. It's lots of noise. What is the best way to cut through the noise of what's going on out there in the real estate news world that really doesn't, most of the time, resonate with consumers? You know, the lawsuits initially were thought to be the demise of everything that we had been doing for all of these years, only to find out that the American public really didn't buy much into it. Not a whole lot changed. We changed some practices and things got a little bit different, but other than that, things pretty much evened out over time because the American public didn't buy into all the news stories, even though there were not a whole lot of them that dealt with compensation. And the same thing is happening now with the portal wars, and the big companies are aligning with this. Funny how they will align with anybody to get an edge on the competition. And the interesting thing about all of that news is they never talk about two groups: consumers and agents. Rarely. Don't know why. Well, kind of. They're only interested in making news, and making news that satisfies the people that own stock and shares in their companies, or the people that fund their companies as venture capitalists, or any of the other reasons, instead of taking care of prospects, customers, clients, buyers and sellers, and co-ops. Because if they concentrated on that, the noise would be a little less. There'd be probably maybe even no noise, and who would know what they were doing, because all of you out there do the work to work with buyers and sellers, to help buyers buy and sellers sell. FMLS released a statement which I'm going to get out to you today in case you haven't seen it. I'm going to post it on Rocks, but I'll also be posting it maybe on the email, just not sure yet. But anyway, it'll get in your hands, which is FMLS and Georgia MLS, and to a greater extent, Georgia real estate has been done differently than the rest of the country. Our MLSs are, with the exception of Georgia MLS, are not owned by boards and associations in general, and we have been on the cutting edge of doing everything right for a long time, including buyer brokerage, including all kinds of different things that they do differently in the other parts of the country. So when they release these alliances and all this other information, it sounds like big news, but the truth is we've been syndicating our listings since around 2008, if not a little bit before. Our listings go out everywhere, including Zillow, and they have for years. The only thing new in this world is the history you don't know, a quote by President Harry S. Truman. It really is true. The only thing new in this world is the history you don't know. Keep working with buyers and keep working with sellers, and know that the way to make real estate work is to be out there with buyers and sellers, getting the job done and doing what you and the seller or you and the buyer think is the best option. Pretty simple. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon, and watch for more information, because guess what? It's coming. Thanks. Bye-bye.